I expect you to ask, how do we use the technology to find the confidence interval? How do I use my calculator to get a very accurate confidence interval? So first of all, turn on your calculator. And here are calculator steps. In calculator steps, please click on Stat and Tests. So, Stats, then go to Tests. What are you looking for? You're looking for interval, but not Z interval or T interval. You're looking for one proportion Z interval. So this is what you're looking for. You have a lot of intervals. The one that you're looking for is one proportion Z interval. One proportion Z interval. This is what you're looking for. Click on that. You need to enter some values for X and confidence level and then do the calculation. X is the number of successes, N is the sample size, C level is the confidence level, and do the computation. So let's take a look at our example here. In our example, remember what we had. We know the sample size is 498. I know this is 498. But what is X? How many people said yes? We think people over 65 are more dangerous drivers. How many? We can use 25% and calculate X. Remember, let me open and close a box here. X divided by N is equal to 25%. This is the definition of P hat in general, right? 25%. X over 498 is 25%. So you can easily find X by multiplying 25% by 498. So let us do the multiplication here. 0.25 times 498. Well, I get 125. 125 is the X value that you're going to enter here. 125. Sea level, well, sea level is not given, so you're going to use 95%. So here I have 125, 498, sea level 0.95, and do the calculation for me. Wow, it's very fast. It says, hey, your confidence interval is 0.21292, comma 0.28909, or approximately 0.21 and here you have 29. As you can see, the one that we calculated down here is very close to the calculation using a calculator. So you can always use your calculator to make sure that your computations are all correct. So I expect you to ask, what if we change the confidence level? What if we use 90%? So let us see what is the difference that we see here. I'm going to erase this part of the board and show you if we change that to 90%, what do we get? So again, click on Stat, then Tests. So Stat, then go to Tests. What you need to find is one proportion Z interval. Okay, you need to look for it. One proportion Z interval, enter. X stays the same, N stays the same, but C level is going to be now, for example, 90%, 0.90. See, what do we get? Now you have 0.21905, which is going to be 0.22 or 22%. to 28%. Take a look at this. So let me just open another box here for you and write it down. Stat, tests, 1 proportion Z interval, X stays the same, 125, N is 498, and now the interval is 0.21905, comma 0.28296, which is approximately 0.22 and 0.28. Now you see there is a change in your interval. Your interval is a little bit smaller. I decreased the sea level to 90%, and I get a smaller interval. C is smaller than 95%, so I get a smaller interval. I expect you to ask, what if I choose 99%? What happens if we have a 99% confidence level? So take a look at this. Let us write this down side by side so we can compare these. So let us go to stat and the tests and go to 1 proportion Z interval. Okay. These are important steps, guys. That's why I keep writing this for you so you remember them. When you're taking an exam, working on your homework, you know these steps are the steps that you need to take. X is 125, N is the same, 498. I'm changing my confidence level. Now I have a 99%, which is higher than 95%, which is higher than 90%. What is my confidence interval now? Very good. Take a look at this. Now my confidence interval is 0.296, comma 0.30105, which is approximately 0.20 and 0.30. Compare this interval for 99% level with this interval for 90%, and compare it with the very first interval with 95%. So as you can see, this interval is the largest. You get a larger interval.